Hey there, creepy peeps, and welcome to another stale movie review. Today I'm going to be talking about hair extensions, Exte, like E-X-T-E, like extensions, but without the tensions. This movie comes to me via creepy royalty suggestion from Azul. So like I've mentioned before, one of the perks of being creepy royalty is you get to decide one video per month for me to do, whether that be a movie review or any other type of video. One that Azul chose for April is for me to review hair extensions. Speaking of creepy patron peeps, I want to thank Azul and the rest of my creepy patron peeps for your support of my channel. If you want to find out the other perks involved in being a patron of mine, you can follow that link in the description. Customs agents discover a huge amount of human hair used as materials for hair extensions, along with the dead body of a young girl with a shaved head. With the corpse being soon transported by the police, the results of the autopsy determined that the woman's internal organs have been harvested. One of the morgue's night watchmen, Yamazaki, discovers that hair continuously grows out of like all of the orifices of this dead body, and steals the body so he can make a profit off of selling hair extensions. We have Yuko, who is a wannabe hairstylist apprenticing at an upscale hair salon. When Yamazaki comes to Yuko's work and starts selling the hair extensions, Yuko becomes entangled in these hair extensions that, as she finds out, attacks the women who wear them. Like, cut and dry, one sentence explanation is this movie is about hair extensions that kill people. IMDb labels this as a horror comedy, which I think is pretty accurate. I don't really think there's a way to take this movie too seriously. Yeah, it's definitely one of a kind, batshit crazy Japanese horror movie. I don't know if this was purposeful, but I really liked that the movie was kind of playing on the like trope of long black hair, which is very common. You know, if you watch a lot of Japanese horror movies, most of their horror movies have to deal with vengeful spirits, and this is definitely the case in this movie. But there's usually a very specific way that these vengeful female spirits look, and they're usually very pale, dressed in white, and they have long black hair that usually, you know, kind of hangs down in front of their face all creepily. So I don't, like I said, I don't know if this was purposeful, but I liked how it seemed like the movie was playing on this, because obviously this corpse is continuously producing this long glossy black hair that, you know, starts to kill people. I really liked that. And I really liked the characters. Our main character, Yuko, who is the aspiring hairstylist, is a super cute character. She's very like likable. She's very, you know, happy-go-lucky kind of character, and I really liked her. And fun fact, she is played by, I'm gonna butcher this, Chiaki Kuriyama, who is Gogo Yubari in Kill Bill movies as well. And she was also in Battle Royale as well too, and I fucking love that movie. That is my favorite Japanese horror movie. Who Yuko is played by, does a really good job. I loved her character. And I also did like the character of Yamazaki. He's crazy. Like, I made my brother kind of listen to part of the movie because partway through the movie he kind of develops this song that he sings about the hair, which I'll just let you watch it, you know, if you ever come across this movie, and just look it up. Like, it's something else. Yeah, his character is crazy obsessed with hair. And he does start to take a liking to Yuko and her sister's child, Mami, because they have kind of like his ideal type of hair, like long, black, glossy hair, which is the same type of hair that the corpse produces. On to what I didn't like about it. I will say the special effects they're on their way to becoming very outdated. The movie is just over 10 years old. It came out in 2007. So it's not, you know, it's not super old, but you can just tell like in a few more years, like those special effects will be super outdated. but it's not awful, if that makes sense. And the only thing I will say is like I said, this movie is labeled as a horror comedy, at least on IMDb. I feel like it wasn't as clear, and I don't know if that's just like a cultural thing. I will say I've not seen a horror comedy from Japan that I know of. But you know, humor is like, I feel like it's one of those things that's different everywhere, even more so than horror. Like, I've talked about this a lot on the channel, how different countries kind of have their distinct style of horror. For the most part, obviously, people can make whatever movies they want, but for the most part, there are like cliches and tropes within different countries for their style of horror. And I feel like comedy is even more diversified. Like, there are just things like, I watch a lot of Korean drama, like TV shows, and their type of humor is way different than what you would see in like a comedy show over here. So back to hair extensions, I feel like the tone difference was really jarring. Like, there were some moments that were just completely ridiculous and obviously meant to be funny, and other parts that really played out like a typical Japanese horror movie. So I don't know, it was like really jarring, and it didn't feel cohesive to me. But like I said, I don't really have another basis for a comparison because I haven't seen any other Japanese comedies. Or horror comedies, sorry, Japanese horror comedies. Haven't seen any Japanese comedy movie either, so. And the ending. The ending really didn't have that much excitement for me. And it just gets weirder and weirder. I'm not even gonna try and explain what happens to Yamazaki. Basically, I will just spoil that the corpse does turn on him. Like, for a while he seems to kind of be, well, he's not really controlling it, but he does spread around the hair extensions, so you know, the hair starts to kill more people for some reason or whatever. The hair turns on him and turns him into something. If I can find a still of it, I will put it up right now. I have no idea what happened there. Yeah, the ending was just a bit like blah. Like, I liked the whole movie like leading up to the ending. Was hair extensions worth it? I'm not sure. I feel like this is definitely not something for everybody. I don't feel like this is something that everyone's gonna like, but I wouldn't not recommend it, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna give it a 3 out of 5. I thought it was pretty good. On IMDb, it has a 6.4 out of 10. On Rotten Tomatoes, it doesn't have a critic score, but it has a 53% audience score, nothing on Roger Ebert. In terms of where to watch it, when I got the suggestion, I couldn't find anywhere to watch it. I didn't see it streaming anywhere. If that has since changed, when this review goes up, I will link to something in the description box for you. I had to order this movie. I hope that shows my dedication to your suggestion as well. I got purchased the movie, which is, you know, that's a risk, because, you know, I'm glad I didn't hate it. I will just say that, I'm really glad I didn't hate it. So I did have to purchase the movie to be able to see it. So, but like I said, if that has since changed and it's available for streaming somewhere, I'll link it in the description box for you. Right, so if you've seen hair extensions, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about it. As always, you can find me at all the normal social media places. The links for those are in the description. You can also find me on my blog at nightmaremaven.com, morbidlybeautiful.com as a contributing writer and as a contributing host, as well as on patreon.com/nightmaremaven if you want to check that out and support the channel. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here and become a creepy peep today. Can't talk. I post videos Monday through Friday. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, stay strange.